Good evening, folks. What is going on? Appreciate you all being here. Happy Wednesday. And if you're here as part of the replay, how you doing? Drop a comment down below. Otherwise, if you're here live, jump over to the live chat and say hi. See who's here, lurking or hanging out. Got the timer going already. I'm just going to stop that. What's going on, folks? What's cracking? It's another week gone already. I tell you, the weeks are just flying by. I feel like the weeks were going quicker when we were doing the charity fundraiser, but at the moment, they're still just moving very, very quickly. So I'm actually pretty tired. Being a warmer day today, definitely feeling it. You just feel the heat just sucks so much out of you. But we're here and we're doing it anyway. We're just hanging out tonight, guys. We're going to answer some questions. So if you do have any questions, by all means, ask away. Ask me anything. I've got some Instagram questions that I'll answer. At 9 o'clock, we will do the duck race. So 5 people will win something. It might be a Gary Vee book, which complements to Ethan Rushock. There might be some earrings to win if you've picked that from Mel, so compliments to Mel. And otherwise, we've got some Pokemon cards as well. So otherwise, we're just usual, hanging out, answering questions, taking it easy, and just chilling out. So 9 o'clock is when we'll do the duck race. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, you are in for a treat. There is a link that I've put in the chat, which is pinned as well. You can jump over there, chance to win something tonight. So, yeah. How are we all doing? What's cracking? We've got Secondhand Gang in the house. How you doing? I believe you're in Officer having pizza. There we go. Out for a bit of a sourcing trip, I saw. We've got Puppy Dog Diary in the house. How are we doing? 9 minutes early as well. I love the countdown. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a wonderful week. We have the Bolo Hunter in the house. How are we doing? We have Kerry Taylor in the house. How are we doing? Hi, everyone. Hope everyone is well. I'm doing well. I hope everyone else is too. So far, it sounds like everyone is. We've got Retro Ranger in the house. How you doing, mate? You're just here for the duck race. Good evening. Oh, the duck race is good. I'm excited. We've got Angel in the house. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate the surprise package of chippies. I also got a surprise packet of chippies from. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm blanking on your name. Oh, Nat, there you are. From Nat as well. So thank you so much for the surprises. I think some of you did tell me that you might be sending me something, but I totally didn't realize. And then I picked up from the PO box and boom, nice little surprise there. So thank you to Angel and Nat. How are we doing, Anthony? Evening all. Oliver is going to sleep. No worries, mate. Shout out to Oliver. I hope you're asleep, mate, and enjoy the replay. Here's a chance to win. We have Kai in the house. Kai won last week. I think it was last week. We have Miss Vintage also in the house. How are we doing? Appreciate you swinging by. Hardy ho from Kelly. What's going on, Kelly? Hope you're doing well. We got Drew the Man in the house. Let's get this party started. Let's do it. So, guys, I'm just going to give a big shout out to Drew. So, Drew did 2 videos last week. He did his live stream, and then he did an actual follow-up video talking about how to really research some of your items on eBay and really dive down with what's working, what's not, and help you, with some of the bad purchases and hopefully not make them again. So I would highly recommend go check out that video. Drew, I don't know if you can. I don't know if I've got you as a mod, but if you want to share the link, or if one of the mods is here, share the link to Drew's video. It is really, really well worth watching. The live version or the actual video cut that he did. So big shout out to Drew. Good stuff, mate. Ashton, my man. Good evening, all, and good evening, Chris. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. What's cracking? We've got Andrew in the house as well. Thornton. What's going on, dude? Hope you're doing well. How are we? Good evening, Chris. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. We've got Bold Finds as well. Hey, Chris and all. How you doing, mate? Thanks for swinging by. We have John Roberts in the house. How are we doing? Good evening. We've got Nat, as we just said before. Appreciate you. We've got Sandra hanging out. How are you doing, Sandra? Hope you're doing well. We've got Extraction. Hey, Chris and all. What a nice... It was a beautiful day today, wasn't it? We haven't had this weather for a while. And as I said, I feel like it's kind of sucked a bit of energy, just being the extra warmth. We'll get used to it soon enough, but all good. Hello, resale crew from Brendan. Everyone getting excited for the holiday period. Yeah, we're getting close. There is a question about the holiday period, so we're answering that tonight. Should be pretty exciting. Books along with stuff. Hey, got my card today. I forgot they were on the way. There you go. That's always a nice surprise. Welcome, buddy. Congratulations. Evening, Chris and everyone from Recommerce. They've been hitting the treadmill for the race tonight. The duck race. For a minute, I thought you were taking out running, but I see what you did there. Well, I'm assuming. Look, if you start taking out running, I'm even more impressed, but I think it's just for the duck race. You're a cheeky fella. Dingo, my man, how you doing? Only here in spirit. My body's already in dreamland. Well, mate, if I can help you sleep, I will do what I can. No worries, mate. Always happy to Yeah, short version below. I'm always happy to help, mate. So, guys, go check out this video. Of course, stay here for the live, but go check out this video. Open it up in a separate tab, and you can watch it a little bit later. Well worth it. Well worth it. And I've already done some tweaking of my own. Got my own version of it. Still have a lot of work to do on it because I just basically got the formulas right, and I'll have to spend some time when I'm actually in the Philippines, which is jeepers. We're about must be about 6 weeks till we leave, which is scary to think about. I'll be there for about 6 weeks. I'll probably be obviously not working in the business, but I'm going to have a lot of time to be working on the business, planning and just thinking, and just it'll be interesting to get my head out of my normal routine and see what that does for me. It might mean that I don't want to come back and work, but I think it's going to be good for the business as well. So in that time, what I was going to allude to, I'm actually going to hopefully spend some time on doing this kind of stuff and a bit more extra work on that to prep me for the second half of the FY and into 2024, which even that is crazy to think about. Well, friends, I'm training for the London Marathon, so going to binge to a video. Hey, binge your videos, which is by all means, mate. Thank you. That's exciting. How cool. Yeah, if you've got any questions, by all means, let me know. I'm happy to answer. I can also recommend a channel, the FOD Runner. I'll put it in the. I can't give the link because I'm doing this, but his name is the FOD Runner. Really good mates with Andy. He's also a big Pokemon guy. But the FOD Runner, he has some he's also from the UK, has some really, really good videos, content around running marathons. So go check him out. And if you do leave a comment, make sure you tell him that I sent him. Sorry, tell him that I sent you. Yeah, that's what I meant. Well worth it, bold friends. Well worth it. All right. So as I said, 9 o'clock we'll do some spins. I mean, not some spins. We'll do a duck race for you all. There'll be 5 winners, chance to win. And I'm just going to tell everyone that is listening right now that I will do 2 packs of Pokemon cards if you do win Pokemon cards. No worries, bold finds. Actually, I might be able to get the link up. I might have it saved actually here in my bookmarks. Hang on. Let me see if I can get this. There we go. I do. I've got it right here. Copy link. There we go. That will take you to Andy, the FOD Runner, and that's for Forest of Dean Runner. Good mate, really good mate. So yeah, can highly recommend. So what's been cracking, folks? What's cracking? Any questions? I will start with the questions that we have for tonight. We've got a couple here from Dave and one from Marilyn as well. So I will start with those. But if anyone has any questions, more than happy to have the conversation. So the first one is from Angel or Marilyn, and she has said, what items are top sellers normally coming into Christmas and summer? Look, I mean, this is a bit of a broad question because I can only speak on my own experience, but usually during Christmas period, holiday period, you got to think about gifts. Like, what are you buying for friends or family? But I do find that video games go super hot, collectibles go super hot, toys go super hot, anything, in the media space of collectibles. But the other thing is a lot of people will also purchase gift cards for their family. This is usually post-Christmas, so that's why we get a bit of a run into January because people have been given a $50 gift card and they'll spend it on eBay and they'll go purchase things. But the other thing to think about is people are happy to spend money. Like, so if and I'm not saying this is what you should do, and I can't speak from experience doing this, but you will find a lot of places might even bump their prices up a little bit because they know people are willing to, oh yeah, I can justify spending $40, $50 for that friend because I need to get a gift for them and it's in a week's time or 2 weeks' time for Christmas. But make sure you put Express on everything as well, like give the option for Express because people will be pushing for Express. Even if it's 2 weeks out, people will be putting Express because Australia Post is going to be absolutely under the pump. And in terms of summer, obviously summer clothing is going to do well. That's really all I can really talk about because that's all I've really done. In the past, it has been, I've never done clothing over summer, so this is my first time. But for, video games, collectibles, toys, all that stuff flies out the door around Christmas time, especially if you've got new of tag stuff or new in box and things like that. So, well worth trying to stock up on those goodies. I'll quickly just answer Puppy Dog Diaries. Hi, Chris. No live stream when you're on holiday. No, so I will. I said this in a video the other day. I'll be in Whoop Whoop. What I mean is I'll be quite far into the Philippines. So about 6 to 8 hours from Manila, if anyone knows Manila. Which means I'm not always going to be able to guarantee to have good, strong Wi-Fi. Now, I don't want to say that, I might think about doing it because I really just want to focus my time there. But who knows? I might do something spontaneous. I don't know. But the plan is I will be taking a break. Well, 100% probably from the live streams while I'm away. I'll probably be also taking a bit of a break from the video content that I'm putting out. The only thing that I'm hoping to keep consistent, and I'm just trying to get my backlog right, is the podcast. So because I'm not going to be working in the business, I'm not necessarily going to be having a lot of content. I'll be able to give some updates around maybe what's been happening periodically. But I haven't really thought that far ahead because at the moment I'm really just making sure everything's prepped in advance. So the short answer is probably not, but that's okay. We're going to come back bigger and stronger next year. I've got some ideas of what we're doing, both for just in general with this kind of conversation, but also what we'll be doing for backpacks as well. All right, cool. We're getting a lot of questions. Love this. I'm going to answer Dave's first, and then I'll get into Brendan's. So Dave has got two. So how are the returns tracking with the shift to clothing? So if I was to go to my Performance Hub right now and have a look, I'm going to do this live, performance. For the returns, at the moment, my returns, it should be under service metrics. For clothing, wow, this is actually, I should be able to show you this, actually. Let's see if I can do it. Make sure there's nothing here that's, oh no, that's items. So for items, actually, let me just see if I can do this. Hopefully this doesn't stuff up. It does stuff up. Look at that. It did stuff up. Jeepers. There we go. All right. So at the moment, for clothing, as items not as described, it's 0. And if I looked ahead into the next period, projected, it's going to be 0%. So it's actually been pretty good. If I look at item not received, this isn't for, this is across all of eBay. So this is like media. So yeah, it's been pretty good. I can't complain there. But if I was to go to, if I go have a look at my seller level, and if I look at return rate, I'll go do this again. Should be able to see this return rate. So clothing, I've got a 1.4% return rate, or overall as just below 1% return rate. And the clothing, I actually had a bit of a iffy one, the other day because one person purchased and then they wanted to return them all because they just didn't like them or they didn't fit. Nothing wrong with them, but obviously that puts quite a big amount because they did it all at the same time. But yeah, I'm not too concerned by it. So to answer your question, Dave, yeah, they're pretty good, not too good. And then your next question was, has the level of customer service inquiries risen with clothing? Any weird requests? No, not weird requests. I think what I have realized is people don't read or even look at half the pictures because people ask for measurements. I've got the measurements in the photos. I've got the measurements in the descriptions. So I deal with those inquiries. I have a lot of people asking about, do I combine postage, which I also have in the description, but yes, I answer that quite quickly. And it automatically does combine anyway. But in terms of, if anything, I just have a lot of people trying to do low balls. At the recent, I've had a guy today. This wasn't with clothing. He offered me 40% off on something. And he was buying 2 items. So I gave it to him. Like I accepted it. And then he went through and he's like, before I pay, I forgot to put in the 15% coupon. He's like, can you give me a 15% discount? And I said, well, no, that's only on, full price. He's like, oh, well, I don't want it anymore. And it worked out. He would have been saving like $3.50. And he says, actually, can I just cancel and try it? And I said, look, you can do whatever you want. Like, I was so tempted to just block him. Anyway, he tried it again. It didn't get it. So then he purchased and then he canceled again. Anyway, I ended up blocking the person. But, there are people that are always going to waste your time like that just to save $3. Very frustrating, very frustrating. Now, if it was an item that I had been sitting around for, 6 months, I would have accepted it and I wouldn't have cared about the $3. I would have just given it to him. But I literally listed it today. So I wasn't going to play games with him. All right, so I've got a couple other questions. So Brendan has come through and said, I have 2 questions. 2 questions, all right, not too bad. Have you thought about separating your clothes reselling into its own business? What eBay metrics do you find the most useful? Okay, so separating closing to reselling is not at this point. I have a few different ideas in mind of what that could look like, but because I've built quite a that timer's going off again. Because I've built quite a good brand, like I've now done 8,000 sales, I got 100% feedback. That branding is really good and it's working, and I'm making the shift to more clothing, but I'm not just doing clothing. So no, I'm not going to be changing it. If anything, I might do a sub brand for certain types of clothing, so I can just have higher end stuff on that. But yeah, that it's not really something I'm focusing on in the short term. And then the second question, eBay metrics, do you find the most useful? At the moment, my biggest focus is sell-through rate to enable cash flow. So looking at it, like, because I'm able to get my stuff pretty quick, like stock if I need stock, my challenge is how can I replenish that as quickly as possible while profiting, like getting a return on investment. And as long as I'm making a pretty good, decent return, which at the moment my average, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this really well. I haven't shown you this for a while, so I'll show you anyway. Yeah, so at the moment my ASP is around $36, and my average profit per item is $15.91. Average price is about $7.75. That also includes when I was sending DVDs, and average cost of good at the moment is around $7.39. So this is for purely FY24. Now my sell-through rate at the moment is looking to be, it's about 60%, and I want it to be higher because obviously the more I do, the better. So yeah, it's working out pretty well, if that makes sense. Hope that answers your questions. Thank you. No, thank you. Question: Is your first? What's this? Question: Is your first long holiday? Is this? Yes, 100%. This is my first long holiday. I'm like, oh, thank you, Puppy Dog Diary, for the $2. I appreciate it. Yeah, this will be my first long holiday. When I say, yeah, I don't think I've taken more than 5 days off in terms. That was when I had, it wasn't even a holiday. It was probably COVID. And then it was when I went away on my trail run. So yeah, this will be the biggest, and it's 6 weeks. Like, it's a big deal. We will miss you when you're on holiday. Oh, thank you. I will miss you guys too. But don't worry. We'll be back. We'll be back. David said, is there no Starlink in Whoop Whoop? No, there's no Starlink in Whoop Whoop at this point. It has been a conversation that has occurred, but for this point in time, no. David, hey mate, what is the topic today? We're just answering questions. We're going to do a giveaway at 9 o'clock for people that jump into the duck race. Really just, yeah, answering questions, hanging out. There's no real agenda, just taking it easy. Yeah, that's mainly it. So if you have a question, by all means, ask away, Dave. Will you be going to Beach 91 on your trip? I don't know what Beach 91 is. You might have to elaborate a little bit more. It sounds like, is it actually a place, like a beach, or is it like more of a resort? Or we're not really going anywhere resorty, or like I'm mainly going to Carla's family place. So yeah, I don't know what that is. So the short answer is no, unless it's like some other thing that I'm totally missing. Grumpy Granny is in the house. Hello, boys and girls. I'm late to the party, but I'm here. That's okay, GG. We still love you. Drew is saying evening, GG. Evening, GG. Look at GG. She's well loved. Do you make your own ruler for the clothing? Did you make your own ruler for the clothing? Yes, I did. So we went through a number of different things, putting stuff on the table, but we ended up getting just one of the meter rulers, and then I've taped an inch one to match the centimeters, because when I take the photos, I want to make sure that the inches and centimeters are matching up, because we've got people buying international and some people operate from inches to centimeters and la-di-da-di-da. So yeah, that's what I did, because I couldn't find one that matches. And be careful, if you ever get an inch ruler and a centimeter ruler, make sure that your inches and centimeters are running the same way, not in reverse, because I had a customer challenge me saying your measurements are wrong, because they're looking at their ruler and their inches aren't adding up to the centimeters. Anyway, after back and forth, they realized and they apologized that their inches was running in reverse to their centimeters, and that's why then they couldn't get it to match up. So yeah, it happens. Howdy Wednesday crew. Howdy to Aussie Thrifters. Thank you for swinging by, team. Appreciate you. Instant block. I'm not sure what you mean. Instant block. Maybe there was a comment that popped in. I don't know. Is there something that I don't know? G Pink Waving, happy to. Thanks for sharing. No worries. More than happy to share. Can you list in different categories if you're not a store? Can you list in different categories if you're not a store? Yeah, like, sorry, I don't understand. Well, what do you sell, mate? Like, so, yeah, so like, for instance, if you don't have a store, you can just sell anything. The store just enables you to have, oh yeah, okay, I see what you're saying, Drew. Sorry, Anthony, yeah, so you should be able to just list anything. Yeah, in your store, you just get the ability to create your own custom categories. Maybe that's where the confusion is. Ah, Extraction says nice place in Coron. Ah, it's in Palawan. Okay. No, we're not going there. I have been to Palawan, but we didn't. I don't think we went there. So, no, not this time. Not this time. Not that I'm aware of. Hey Mel, how you doing, guys? If for those that when we were saying you can win something, this is Mel. Chance to win. That opens up in 8 minutes to do the duck race. So get on it. Yeah, instant block for sure. So, like I said, missing around the discounts, they get a bit cheeky like that. And again, like, I'm happy to move stuff quickly, but when they're just being ridiculous with that kind of stuff, it's just, dude, come on. It's just not worth it. And I don't want them mucking around with my business anymore. Hey, Senator, I agree about the ruler, and I think inch is what most Australian... Look, I use centimeters for shirts, and I use inches for jeans. That's what I find works really, really well, because most people are doing waist centimeter, like, you know, pit to pit centimeters, but most people are doing jeans. Most jeans universally are operating in an inch perspective. Oh, another $2 from Puppy Dog Diary. Thank you. I appreciate the love. Yeah, they are very beautiful earrings. Not my... I don't wear earrings, so I can't say they're my cup of tea, but they are really, really cool. Sandra got the she got the full brekkie sweep, actually, bacon and eggs and Vegemite. So some pretty cool ones, guys. Some pretty cool ones there. I think let me just grab if I've still got the link saved. Yeah, I'll chuck in Mel's shop if you guys want to go check it out. Not sponsored by, but definitely supporting. There you go. Yeah, so yeah, go check them out. Go check them out. What else has been happening, folks? How's eBay for everyone this week? This week it's really slow for me. And when I say slow, I shouldn't complain too bad. But at the moment, I only literally just before I jumped onto the call. Thanks for the $2, Puppy Dog. Literally just before I jumped onto this live stream, I just hit my daily target. Sorry, my target for Wednesday, where I should be in the week. So, but I'm actually operating, yeah, below where I would want to be. But if I zoom out, I'm actually ahead of where I need to be for the financial year. So swings and roundabouts, but really weird. You know, 2 weeks ago I had my best week ever, and now the last 2 weeks have been a bit floppy. So yeah, it's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, okay, fair game. And that's why, because I've got both rulers, it's fair game. It covers both, right? So thanks, Chris. I sell everything, but looks like I might need to go to a store. I'm not sure about that. I don't know. Drew or Two Aussie Thrifters, Octo, even Paul maybe might have the answer to this. Can someone help Anthony with this one? Because I don't understand. Hey Paul, how you doing, mate? Appreciate you. Love seeing you on the you've been on a couple of live streams the last couple of weeks, so good to see you hanging out in the lives. eBay is not great. Yeah, it's been a bit weird. I use centimeters, makes it sound more impressive. Update. I added a discount. Okay. Yeah, look, I've been running some discounts, but look, I find even when I run discounts, people get pretty, you know, stingy and still want to save even more. But, you know, swings and roundabouts. Miss Vintage, been okay considering I'm in Sydney for my full-time job this week. Took photos where I left, so listing installation. Nice. I love it. I love the hustle. That's great. Really, really slow for Angels. It sounds like it's been pretty consistent for everyone. Hey, Paul, Dirty Thrifter. eBay is dead this week. Had a good weekend though. Interesting. So my weekend was probably one of my worst weekends all year. I did more on Monday than I did for my weekend, that's just bizarre. Usually weekends are your best. So it's a bit weird. Hey, Graham, how you doing, mate? Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate you. So for Octo, the question was from Anthony. He was saying that do I need to list in different? No, can you list in different categories if you're not in a store? Or maybe you're meaning, Anthony, are you meaning to be able to list in one category and the second category? Like put your item in two categories. Maybe that's what you're referring to. Then yes, I think you need a store. But when I couldn't say. Yeah, I think so we're either missing some context here or I'm not sure. Hey, Wendy, how you doing? Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate you. I've had no sales. Yes, he is the king of my post business, buddy. I've had no sales for a week. Wow. Jeepers. That's rough. I buy one, get one at 50%. Nice. Yeah, that works. I've been doing that. I've got, it's funny. One of my funniest discounts that I've got going at the moment is I've got, if you spend $110, you get $30 off. Right. So it works out pretty good. Like what? That's 33%, I think. 110. Sorry, 30 over 110. Yeah, you get 27% off. Sorry. And what I found interesting is I've got people that will send me offers and they buy items and it works out that they end up spending, maybe they spend $80 or $90 or whatever. But if they had actually just gone and paid full price and they did the 110, they actually would have got a bigger discount. So it's funny. People are weird, but they like to think that they're beating the system. I don't know. It's just weird like that. How do you do a listing where you have a topic such as shorts and then add options? For example, blue shorts or black shorts. Oh, so that's a variation listing. I've never done one of them personally, but if you just go to eBay and just go to Google and go variation listing eBay, you should be able to, yep, it's the first one there. I'll put it in the chat for you. There you go, Angel, it's there. Boom. And thank you, Puppy Dog Diary, for the $1.50. I appreciate it. Hello, old lady. Hopefully you're well, Grumpy Granny. You'll need to use a store for store categories. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what I do. Unless the item's brand new with tags, it might make sense. But if you're doing pre-owned stuff, it just gets messy. That's my opinion. All right, team, we have a countdown about to happen for the duck race. So if you want to get in, I'm going to refresh this. This is the countdown for, need to move that over here. This is the countdown for the duck race. So if you want to get in, that's the timer. It's happening. Put it here. If you want to get into the duck race. This is for the giveaway. It's the pinned post that's up there at the moment. Question. Is your worker getting nervous with your impending trip? Yes and no. Obviously there's a level of, nervousness, but we started doing posting yesterday. 2 days ago. No, it was yesterday. And they were quite comfortable. It's just a matter of doing reps. So the priority between now and then is really just getting them doing reps. And their focus is really just doing posting. Like that's it. So, if it means I'm taking a hit of not doing listing, I'm not having them run everything. When I say run, they're literally just doing the posting. I'm going to be able to do listings when I can do listings. I might have stuff scheduled, all that stuff. That's why I got that big order before we went away. So I can start to just double down and get all that ready for when I am away. And I do have a few other little backup plans for, doing some of my old listings and probably sending them out for washing and things like that. Some of my really, really old listings that they're not like bad clothings or anything, but they just look bad. Like, so they'll either get re-ironed or things like that. So this is just from bad buys from before I was doing clothing, and basically take them through the process and use them as fresh items, because a lot of them are good items, but I've got bad keywords on them, I've got bad titles, I've got bad photos and all those kind of things, because I was doing them a year and a half ago and I didn't have the process that I was doing now. So in short, not too bad. And variations there. You're welcome. The only stickers holiday. I can't see the stickers on screen here, Puppy Dog Diary, but I am seeing them on my iPad next to me for the second screen, and I can see the little island with the umbrella, the ice cream. So I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Slithering off to bed. Need to be up at 4 a.m. No worries, Octo. All the best. Quack, quack, quack. All right. It's nearly time. It is time now, so I'm going to start getting this ready. I'm just going to quickly... Drew says hi to Carlo. For those that don't know, if you can see in the little corner here, Carlo's playing some Assassin's Creed. You can see the reflection on Donkey Kong over there. So, oh, you're going to yell at your duck. Okay. You can yell all you want. It might not go faster. All right, let's, while you guys are just chatting, I'm going to get these names ready. Oh, I've just had 4 sales come in. That's nice. And messages, that always makes me nervous too. Anyway, we won't get distracted. We'll look at that afterwards. All right, so Duckrace. We're going to do 2 minutes. We need to add the whole names in here. We have a total of 29 people jumping in for the duck race. That should be good. Get this ready. Thank you, team. Hopefully this works. Yep, there we go. All right, duck race time it is. No duck stickers. Sorry, Puppy Dog. I don't make the stickers. All right, so we've got 29 people. Good luck, everyone. We're going to go set. Get this ready. I'm going to... Maybe I need to move this over a little bit. Can I... Oh, my face is in the way. Let me just... There we go. It's a bit better. This is the best time of the week. I can't believe the duck race has like become such a big thing. All right. Good luck, everyone. And let's do it. Oh, did it freeze? Oh, there we go. I don't know what happened there. But it's going. All right. It's going. All right. We have all Puppy Dog Diaries taken off. We've got Secondhand Gang taking off as well. This makes me smile. Good luck. I love the commentary. Kai, we've got Nats. This first 1 minute is always the most intense. It's quite... We've got Ferguson going all the way through, pushing up ahead. We've got Rebecca coming up on a sneaky side. We've got Wendy in the back there, Tiger for Life, trying to up on the top there, trying to sneak in as well. Mel's one of our big winners, who's absolutely dominated the duck races over the last couple of weeks for the big charity fundraiser. She won the big booster box. We have Ledbetter. We have Extraction's taking the lead. Ashton sneaking up as well. We've got Dirty Thrifter trying to come up as well. We've still got a full minute to go, guys. So anything can happen. Kai's plucking feathers to shred weight. I'm so slow. Is that a bird? No, it's a plane. No, it's a dingo duck. Dingo, I appreciate you, man. This is great. All right, so we got 45 seconds. Now we're getting into some of the hot water. We've got Kelly pulling back. We've got John Roberts, reindeer duck. What the heck is going on here? Grumpy Granny, is that a little wizard hat? Got a need to try to sneak through. We've got Plucker. Who's Plucker? Who is Plucker? Andrew's sneaking up as well. We've got 30 seconds. Go, you good thing. Andrew's still there. Oh, this is funny. We got Back sneaking up as well. I can see his name sticking out. All right, here we go. The final 20 seconds. Final 15 seconds. Books along with stuff, pushing all the way through to the front. Wow, what is going on? Oh, here we go. Here comes the final push. There we go. Mel's pushing up. Kerry's pushing up. Oh, Kerry's come through and won. Well done, Kerry. All right, let's see who all the winners are. Can't see because my phone is in the way. Give me a second, folks. All right, so look at this. We have Kerry, Mel, Andrew, Dingo, Tiger for Life. So Kerry, and wow, there we go. All right. So Kerry came first. Well done, Kerry. Then we got Mel second. Mel's been winning quite well in the past. Then we've got Andrew. That must be Thornton, I think. He's third. I'm just writing these down, guys. Then we've got Dingo, who's 4. Well done, Dingo. And then 5th is Tiger for Life. So Wendy. Tiger, which is Wendy. Well done. 5. All right. Yeah, so there's 5 winners, guys. So, I'm giving you guys some pretty good love here. Let me just pull up the names and just make sure I'm tagging who's got what. So Tiger for Life has gone for earrings. Okay. Let's see what Kerry did for number 1. Kerry for number 1, she has gone for Pokemon cards. Okay. So because she came first, she's going to get 3 packs. That's just the way we do it. Then we've got Mel, who came in second. And Mel has gone for Pokemon cards. So 2 times cards. Andrew, my man. Yep, you've gone in for Pokemon cards. So Poke is 2 as well, because we're doing 2 cards per winner tonight, except for first place, who got 3. Dingo is 4th, and Dingo's gone for Pokemon cards as well. Now, Dingo, if you're still there, mate, I know you don't collect Pokemon. Are you wanting these cards? Are you wanting to give them away, or what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Anyway, I'll let you choose about that. You're the highlight of Otis school holidays. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Otis. No pressure. Captain's in the house. Hey, yes, you just missed the Ducks, my man. Just trying to catch up with the chat here. Well done, winner Ducks. Yay, Tiger. Thank you. Congrats on the winning Ducks. All right, and then that's everything. So, okay, so Wendy, you're going to get to finally get your earrings. So what I'll do, Wendy, for the earrings is I'll send you a photo and we'll get that sorted out for you. First time in ages, I'm meant to type a duck and it's not an autocorrect. Jeepers. All right, so we're going to kick off with everything else is just Pokemon cards. No one did the book. All right, so Kerry got 3. So we'll get Kerry's out. And then Mel's got 2. And get these all out here as well. And then we've got, and of course, guys, if you don't get a hit out of all your packs, we will give you some. We've got a chance to get into the hit pile. We've got Andrew for 2. Andrew's been winning pretty well over the last couple of weeks as well. And then we've got Dingo for 2 packs as well. Good question, mate. All right, Dingo. Well, let's wait. Let's see what you get first. Let's see what you get, and you can decide what you want to do. What we could do, if they're good cards, we can add them to the hit pile, and that means it just goes to other winners down the line. Or we can do another duck race, and if they're good cards, people that went for Pokemon cards, we can make them race out for the cards. Well, let's see. We'll see what we get. Let's start with let's start with Kerry's and get into it. Been trying to win for so long. Yes, she has been trying to win for so long. I'm going to make my face a little bit smaller, just to make this a bit easier. All right. Good luck, Kerry. You've been winning quite a bit as well over the last couple of weeks. If I win one that's worth $1 million, I'll keep it. Well, if you win one that's worth $1 million, mate, that's going to be a big surprise to all of us because there's definitely no cards in these packs that are worth $1 million. But hey, stranger things have happened, I guess. All right. So pack number 1 for Kerry. We've got Magnemite. We have La Vesta. Rowlett, we have Bunnelby, Scarmoni, Espeon, Sharpedo, Whooper. That's like whoop whoop. Rowlett and Togekiss for pack number 1. Charizard. Everyone wants a Charizard. Of course, if anyone's got any questions while we continue this through, more than happy to answer. Let me know if you do. I'll continue through. We got Froakie, little froggy. Actually, can you guys hear the frogs in the background tonight? Next week, I'm placing some bread to the right of the screen. I love it. I love the commentary, folks. We got Bounce Sweet, Lickin' Rock, Probobass, Parso, Vengeful Punch, Espeon again, Steenie, and Thunderous. Let's see if you're going to get anything. If you don't get anything, Kerry, we will get you into the hit pile, so don't you worry. I want a Diet Coke. Fridge is empty. Oh, that's unlucky, Captain. Sorry. I've got a cup of tea here. All right, we've got Heatmore. We have Lillipup. Oh, that's cute. We have Toxel. We have Charcadet, Pokemon League, Lunatone, Tesserina, Barboach. Oh, we got this one again. We got this in the big opening, the Pidgeottic. This is the card that I've been wanting. It seems that now we've pulled it twice. It's just starting to get a little bit ridiculous, but that's fine. Well done, Kerry. So you get a nice little hit there. That will come out to you. I'm glad you got one hit out of the 3 packs. Woohoo! Nice little Pidgeot. Very nice, very nice. All right, setting the stage. Can we beat that in the next 2 packs? 4. Mel is next, so let's get Mel's all ready. Good luck, Mel. Mel is one of our regulars, so I have no doubt that Otis and Mel are going to win tonight. Something good. Chris, can we see the blue one at the back? The blue one at the back. Was that the little... Sorry. Was that... where did I put it? This one. Pelafin. Yeah. I bet they are. I bet they are. There we go. Puppy Dog Diary. I know you love your cards as well, Puppy Dog. All right. So this is for Mel, or Otis, I should say. And let's see if we can get a Charizard for Otis, eh? You're welcome, Puppy Dog. You are welcome. All right. We got Toad's cool. Like Toad is cool. Houndour, we have a combi. I like the combi guy. Oh, Toad's cool again. That's weird. Trevant, Bellybolt, Flamingo. We have Tadbulb. And Lechonk. Oh my gosh. This is actually one of my chase cards as well. It's like the full art, the illustrated art of Lechonk. So Kyle and I are loving Lechonk at the moment. That seriously, this card. I love it how all you guys and girls are pulling all my chase cards. Like, this is why I don't like opening, because when I open them, I never get them. But seriously, wow. Well done, Otis. That's so cool. We love our little piggies. Yeah, Otis is always getting the goods. I tell ya. What is the secret, mate? Because I seem to get diddly squat. Well done, Otis. He's probably screaming right now. Well, let's open your next pack. Let's see if we can get Otis another banger. Well done, Otis. I'm not lying. I'm jealous. Otis is so happy. We've been looking for a plush of that for you. I have been looking for the plush for myself too, because I just can't find it anywhere. It's sold out. I appreciate it, Otis. Thank you. Rowlett, Bunnelby, Malamar, Grunt Pig, Clesdire, Spoink. We've got Kyrie Gunal, and all right. So you got a good hit out of there, mate. Well done with the Lechonk. Basically, he has got a bit of a food coma there. He's gone to town on his goodies, and now he's got a bit of a stomach ache. So love it, absolutely love it. Typical piggy. Well done, Otis and Mel. Congratulations. All right, we got Andrew next, and then Dingo is last with the Pokemon. A lot of fun. Jeepers. He sure did. Thank you. He's jumping around. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Well done. All right. This is for Andrew. We got 2 packs for Andrew. And if you don't get any hits, mate, we'll go to the hit pile. Sinisty. We've got Tadball. We have Numal. We have this guy again, Probopass, Vengeful Punch, Tesserina. We have Houndstone. Troll Australia has Pokemon Center plushies. They might... Ooh, interesting. Okay, nothing in there for Andrew. Maybe we'll be getting into the hit pile tonight. Maybe we will be. We've still got Dingoes to open yet. All right, let's see. This is Andrew's second pack. Smoliv. We have Little Pidgey. We have a Combi. We have a Varoom. Leon. Yep. Duckrace. Pokemon League headquarters. Toxel. Scholar Villain. All right. So no hits for Andrew. So Andrew, I need a number between 1 and 8, please, sir. Between 1 and 8 for the hit pile. And we'll get something out of the hit pile for you. There's a few goodies in here. Still, there's actually a few things that people donated in this hit pile as well. So who knows what you might get. Andrew, yes. So between 1 and 8, please. Let's see what we can get for Andrew. A split the middle 4. All right, we're going for 4. It is 4. It is. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's 4 right there. Here we go. Hey, another pack. All right. Now, my question for you again, Andrew, is you can either go with Obsidian Flames if you're feeling lucky, or you can do a Paldea Evolved, or I've got a Pokemon Gold, or Astral Radiance. I think that's all I've got. Yeah, that's all I've got. So what would you like? You've got Paldea, Go, or Astral Radiance. Or we can do Obsidian Flames. What would you like to do, sir? Lots of options here. I know, too many decisions, but, you know, this is what you get. Sweet, you choose, man. All right, well, let's I don't want to choose. I don't want to choose. Folks, what should we go? What should we give Andrew? An Obsidian Flames, a Go, a Paldea, or Astral Radiance? Let's leave it to the chat, because I don't want to be accountable for this. What do we reckon? Can I? Yeah, I can do a vote. Let me just set up the poll. Give me a second. And I'll put a poll. At a poll. What is the question? Which pack? And we will go Flames. We will go Astral. We will go, or we will go. We'll do Paldea. All right, there we go. There's a poll. We'll just see how long it takes and see what we can get from that. I don't think the poll will actually show it in StreamYard, so I'm just going to watch it on the side and see if it actually works. All right, there's 11 votes, and I'm just going to end it in a second without looking at it. I'm just going to end it. All right. Looks like it's going pretty jeepers. 17 votes. How many of you are there here? There's 34 of you here. We've got 17 votes. I'm going to end it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the result is... End poll. Does it tell me? 50%? All right, so you guys should be able to see that. Flames is the winner. We're going with Flames. All right, let's do it. Flames it is. After all that, we just went back to Flames. That's funny. That's all good. All right, let's do it for Flames. Pull another pack out. I'm going to put that back in the hit pile. All right, this is for Andrew. If you don't get a hit in this, mate, well, just unlucky. I'm sorry. I've tried, mate. I really tried for you. Let's see what we can do. All right, we got Mal. Oh, he's like a big plush. We have a Graveyard. Oh, another little Chunky. He looks very happy. We have a Skarmory, Espeon, Sharpedo, Electric. Oh, Winkalone. And, all right, sorry, mate, no hits for you, but you've got some good bundle of cards there. All right, now we're up to Dingo. So what we're going to do, Dingoes, and then he's going to decide what he wants to do. He can either keep them, give them away. We could do a Duckrace for people that want to get Pokemon cards. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. This is for Dingo, my man. He might have already fallen asleep. Dingo's been working hard over the last few weeks. I don't blame him for falling asleep. Wiglet, Scobbit, Palpitoad, Zigzagoon. Yeah, I'm not going to say that again. Teamstar Grunt, Altaria, Mr. Toad again. Hey, little cheeky. Oh, okay. All right. Ingo Dingo getting the Ice QEX. Not too bad. He has no idea what that is, but he's still here. All right. You've got a 1 for 1 for 1 so far, mate. Let's see if we can get you another hit, and then you can decide what you want to do, sir. That's a cool card. All right, pack number 2 for Ingo. Where's my top loaders? All right, let's get that in there. There we go. And then pack number 2. All right, let's see if we can get some fire. I love it. The person that least collects Pokemon is going to get all the hits. That's just what's going to happen. I bet you. Love it. All right, we've got Ball Toy. What do you do when you feel like giving up? Like with reselling or just in general? We've got Lechonk. We've got Fungus. We've got Amaraj, Amagoose, Mr. Semsitoad, Wishcash, and Froakie. All right, so you got not one hit in that. One hit in that. Now we're going to have to let Dingo tell us what he wants to do with it. So what do you do when you feel like giving up? Well, look, I mean, the only best way that I can probably relate to this is with running, because I've never gone through the business and figured to, throw it all in because I haven't come across that. Okay, so reselling. Okay. But I think the way that I look at this, and I've spoken about this on the podcast is before, when we understand what you want and where you're going, and you have understood the expectations around that, it makes you have a realistic understanding and mindset around what you're doing. So like a good example of this is like, I know what I want potentially in the next 5 to 10 years or what it's going to take, which means it might take 5 to 10 years to get to where I want to be. And because I see the constant results and I'm seeing progress as I zoom out. So even though this week is low, I zoom out 2 weeks ago and it was my best week. I zoom out over the last 3 years and I'm year on year going up by I'm doubling my, revenue and profit. So zooming out enables me to do that. But I think when we understand what we're working towards and ask yourself, is this what I'm doing today going to get me to where I want to be? Well, then I become more motivated because what I'm working towards is what I want. But we're usually motivated to do things for 2 different ways. You're either trying to pull yourself towards something or you're trying to push away from something. Of course, sometimes they can be the same thing, but sometimes you're motivated to finish something because you just want to go home. Whereas other times, sometimes you're motivated to pull yourself closer to something because you want that prize, right? So when we're motivated for what we want, it makes it a lot easier to do. But I think you do need to also make sure that if you're not feeling it, why aren't you feeling it? Why do you feel like giving up? Is it because you're not seeing the results? Have you actually given yourself a chance to try something different? Have you given yourself the chance to learn, adjust, pivot? If you keep doing the same thing and you're getting exactly the same results, you can't expect a different result, right? You need to adjust it. So the other way you could do this is, zooming out and taking a break, like step away, go do something else, take a week off. And that's why it's always encouraging and really important to take time off and to do something else. That might be in a day, that could be in a week, that could be in a month. But yeah, that's my answer for that. That's true. Wait for tomorrow because it'll be better than yesterday. Yep, tomorrow's a new day. Every job you need a holiday. That's 100% true. Yeah, 100%. I like to have a close look at them just for fun. Then I'll start off a read. Yeah, for sure, mate. I'll bring them into when I see you, man. By all means. I don't care what you do with them. So happy to do that for you, Dingo, my man. Good stuff. Richard Cummings. Hi, just wondering. And guys, if you've got any more questions, we'll continue on for a couple more minutes and we'll answer questions. Oh, let me get rid of this timer. Every time I reset, it does this. I'm just going to put that in the corner. Hi, Chris. Just wondering, is it worth getting a store? I'm selling around 2,500 in 90 days. Look, I would say when it comes to getting a store on eBay, you need to run the math on your fees. Basically, from that perspective, 2,590 days, that's going to be roughly, you're doing $27 a day. I don't think so. In a month, that means 27 times 30, you're doing $810 a month. Oh, look, a basic store is going to cost you around $27. By doing that, you end up saving a little bit of money because your fees become down. Your average fee becomes lower. So what you need to work out is based on the sales you're doing every month, which you're saying it was, what we say it was 2,500. So if we divide that by 3, you're doing essentially $833 a month, right? Now, if your fee on this at the moment is, let's just say it's 15%, right? We're just going to use some quick numbers. So 833 times 15%, right? That means you're paying $124 in fees. Okay. Now, if you get a store, it's going to cost you, I think, a low tier, and I'm going to put this in the chat so you can have a look. The lowest store subscription is $27.45. So that means if you sell $833 worth and you're getting 15% fees, you're going to have to pay $27.45. But your fees, let's say the average fee here works out to be, without looking at it in detail, it's going to probably come down to, let's say it's 13%. It's not that, but you need to do the math on this. It's 13%. So 833 times 13 is $108, right? So 833 times 13% is $108. And then you got to pay the $27 on top of that. So basically 108 plus 27 is $135. So you end up paying more in fees in total because of the fees and the basic store while doing 2,590 days. So I reckon once you get to, it'll probably be closer to, it also depends on the categories you're selling. But I think if you were doing a minimum of 3,000, you would probably be almost breaking even on that math. So it's probably going to have to be around 5,000 in 90 days. But if you just open up, that link that I've just put in the chat, did I put it in there? I think I did. And you can go through, you can see the fee structure, take your average fee that you currently do, work out what the new average fee will be. It's usually about 2 to 3% cheaper. Also have to apply the $27 on from the basic store. And then you'll work out if you're obviously getting more savings from paying less fees and it outweighs the basic store cost, then it's worth doing. That's the answer. You might have to rewatch this a couple of times to get that. I highly recommend episode 132 on Chris's podcast. Okay, I appreciate that, puppy dog. And it's probably talking about, it's actually me probably talking about what we've just spoken about around, if you need to take a break or, all those kind of things. I'm going to put the link in the chat in a second. Hey, David, it's difficult, but you'll find your passion something you love to sell. Oh, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. Taking 5 from the busy gaming session, jump up. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you, Scott. Thank you, sir, for swinging by. This is the good episode. Actually, yeah, this is a good one, puppy dog. You're right. Episode 132. You can check it out here. You can go onto the YouTube experience, or you can go listen to it. No plans either. Plus, you are encouraged by having a store, tend to grow your business. That's right. You're welcome, Richard. You're welcome. You're welcome. Look, a lot of the stuff that we try to solve for when it comes to business and trying to grow in it's just math. It is purely just math and then execution. Sometimes we don't like the results that the math tells us. And when I say that, if the results are bad from the math, it means clearly we shouldn't do it. But if the results are quite scary because it's like, oh, if I do this, then I get that. But you have to take a little bit of risk with that. That's where it gets a little scary. But that's when you have to start to build out your risk tolerance. Are you comfortable to spend $100? Are you comfortable to spend $500 to hopefully get $2,000 back or something like that? So yeah, there is a level of that which you need to get comfortable with. And the store is a good way to test that. Look, the first month, maybe you don't make more from the, from the store dollars. But I think in the long run, you will as you continue to grow. If you continue to grow, then it's a no-brainer to do it. So if you know in 2 months that you're going to be there, just do it and get used to the store. You can learn, have some fun. It's $27, and then it's a business expense. All right, team. Well, we're basically at the top of the hour. Any other questions, folks? Otherwise, I'm going to wrap it up. But yeah, look, there's a few interesting things that will happen between now and end of well, before I go away. And I'll obviously doing some videos on, you know, what's going to happen when I'm away once I've actually got a plan in place. And but don't worry, you know, I will still be doing updates when I can. I will be you know, sharing what I can share when I can share it. But don't worry, you know, I need to take a break as well, and it'll be good to refresh and come back stronger for the new year as well. But you know, we've still got streams basically all the way up until I go away, which is the middle of November. So we've got plenty of streams to come. And there will be one more big giveaway that I'll do before I go away as just a big thank you wrap up, you know, and we'll probably do that for backpacks as well, just as I've got some leftover stuff from donations and stuff that we'll do as a big bundle. So be on the lookout for that one. With the store because the controller, yeah, promotions was obviously a big benefit as well. I have a gnarly one, been pondering free post or postage extra. I charge postage on everything now. Because I have returns and I offer returns on stuff. So it helps basically cover for that. Plus, what I'm selling is value. So most people buying it value it with the postage. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for sharing all your progress throughout the week. Best of luck for next week. Thank you so much. And you too, everyone. Good night, all. Grumpy Granny, I was off to bed. First physio session today. So, oh, I bet. No, take it easy, GG. Enjoy your evening. Yes, good idea, Sandra. You will make a bit more profit on that one. Nope, just plays underground, and it's... I love how Scott's just living his best life, just playing video games. Love it, mate. Good stuff. I think the performance and listing quality reports are only in stores. That could be true. And I think that that's a value as well. Not all. I do everything plus too. Oh, hey, WoW Games. We're just wrapping up. I am going to wrap it up there, folks. Appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging out. If you are part of the rewatch, jump down, leave a comment. Otherwise, you know, reach out to me if you did have any questions following up from this episode. And yeah, let's all hope the rest of the week is really good with the eBay world. Otherwise, look after yourselves wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Take it easy, and I will see you next time or in a video. Yeah, ciao.